Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest. Today we continue our journey in the Europa Conference League qualifying. We're taking on Midtjylland in the fourth qualifying round. It's going to be a very difficult couple of games this, and I don't see us getting through this one, but we'll see how we do. I couldn't think of anything Danish to put in this. I don't know any Danish at all. So, you know, we've had Kazakhstan, we've had Ireland. Didn't realise that Derry actually are from Northern Ireland, but play in the Republic of Ireland's league. So that's interesting. I don't know why that's the case. But we've got Midtjylland today, who lost to Dynamo Kiev in the Europa League qualifier. So they dropped down to the Conference League. Dynamo Kiev progress into that. It's going to be a difficult couple of matches today, I think, but we'll see how we do. And as always, if you're enjoying the series, do drop a like down below and leave comments. It's the best way to support and help with the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So not only do we have both legs against Midtjylland today, we also have a Steaua derby in between as we face FCSB away from home. So we're going to play all three matches on camera today in a triple live com. Not much else to go through in terms of off-camera stuff. I don't think we've made any new signings since last time. So we're just going to jump straight into the first leg against Midtjylland. We're at home for the first leg this time. Against Kairat and Derry, we were away from home first of all. So try and get a lead. And then see where we go from there. We beat Derry 5-0 on aggregate last time. Ishmael got a hat-trick in that second leg. We also drew against Cluj in between those games. The league hasn't really got off to a great start. We've drawn 3 out of 4 games, so a bit of a slow start. Against FCSB, we'll see if we can maybe get a win, but it's going to be tough away from home. But first of all, we've got the first leg against the Danes. We're going to go back to Mbungu at right wing in place of Krovinovic. Going to bring Vasilescu in to midfield. And I'm going to give a start in the Conference League for the first time to Chimpianu. Left back Nechu is out with an abdominal injury at the moment, so he's unavailable, but he's not featuring at the moment anywhere. Radu is at left back. I think we're going to drop it back to standard for this to balance, because I feel like this is going to be a tougher game. This one, I feel like it's going to be a tough match. You know, Midtjylland, former champions in Denmark, former Champions League experience. This is going to be a tough one. And off we go. The first leg is underway. 3 games on camera today. We've got both legs against Midtjylland with that FCSB game sandwiched in between. Let's see if we can get a win in this first leg. We've got a ball here inside 3 minutes. And Bungu making a run. He could set up Ishmael if he can get a cross away. He's keeping the ball well here. And Ishmael does poke it home. And it's 1-0 with 3 minutes played. Ishmael was about 3 yards out. There's no way he could have missed. And there's a great start to the game. We lead 1-0 nice and early as well. Mbungu keeping the ball really well. Some really good dribbling skills by the Congolese winger. And then the ball across goal. And Ishmael was about a yard off the touchline. There's no way he could have missed that. If he had, I think I would have transfer listed him there and then. But a great start to the game. Let's see if we can build on that. You know, winning this without conceding would be great. You know, we don't really want to be dropping any away goals. So if we can win this and keep a clean sheet, that would be really good. Because I'd back us to score in the second leg. We might lose the second leg, but I'd back us to at least get a goal. So that could be huge. Here comes Ishmael again. And just sells Nezovic a bit short there, unfortunately. Sinistera to Simsir. And Petkovic. Simsir gets it back. And Sisto goes for goal, and that's just over. I think that's Pione Sisto. Yeah, we're going to actually recognise a few players here. That's Pione Sisto. Sviatchenko is, I think, a former Celtic player. Yep, I've signed him on FM in the past. So definitely some players that we'll recognise here. Bruno Petkovic, the Croat, up top as well. So far, we've scored with our only shot. Midtjylland yet to hit the target. They've got a corner here, though, late in the first half. We're in stoppage time, and it's a header. And I don't know that it's going to count. No, it's an own goal for Shofran, unfortunately. And yeah, not a great time to concede an equaliser. Midtjylland get the away goal deep in the first half stoppage time as well. Was it again? It was a corner by Evander, and it was the header by Petkovic. Shofran has gone to head it off the goal line. I think he's headed it off the post. But half time, 1-1. We haven't had nearly as many shots as they have. They've been pretty wasteful, apart from scoring late on there. I feel like Midtjylland were going to have the edge in this second half, especially as they've just scored as well. We haven't really had too many shots, but we're going to throw in here in a good position, though. 3 minutes into the second half. It's Nezovic, and it's Ishmael with a header, but it's over. Going to go a bit more direct with the passing. Going to turn that tempo down a little bit. Drop that line of engagement, push that defensive line up, and again, really condense the pitch. I'm going to go for a demand more as well. Nedele has had a rough game. Hasn't really done very well. So we're going to bring him off. And we're going to bring on Grumeni. Play him as that Metzala. And move Maksimovic to the right of the midfield three. Vasilescu to Grumeni. Fresh on the pitch. Manalake goes long. Looking for Ismail but doesn't find him. Here's Sinistera. And Midtjylland coming forward now. Good block by Maksimovic. Here's Nezovic. He could go long again. He's got some options to choose from. Nezovic is going to go out alone. Uses Radu, who's come up from left back. And that was not a good cross at all. In fact, that was a terrible cross. Anderson's gone long. Here's Bruno Petkovic to Chukwani. Simsir to Evander. I think we might need to maybe go a bit narrower. Sisto's going to cut inside here. Go for goal. Good save by Grab. We're just going to go for that narrow defence. And we're going to get stuck in as well. Just try and win those balls and win those tackles. You know, there might be a few fouls in there, but hopefully we'll hold on here. We're going to take off Nezovic as well, who's starting to get a little bit tired. We'll move Grumeni to the left. We'll bring on Dan Toma. Throw in for Midtjylland, Sviatchenko. And Bungu goes to win the ball, but doesn't get the possession. Evander to Agu. Chukwani. And Sisto, I think, was offside there. No, he wasn't. And it's 2-1 Midtjylland now, and that's going to give us a really tough game in that second leg in Denmark. And they've come from behind to win this first leg. And I said, that goal before half-time, that would really give them the edge, I think, in the second half. And I think Radu might have just been playing him onside. That's unfortunate. And a late corner here, 88th minute with Evander. And it's gone in again, and it's Sviatchenko, who I think is their captain as well. It's 3-1, and we've just come apart in the second half, unfortunately. And yeah, I think this is going to be the end of our European run this season. Hopefully not our, hopefully the first of a few in upcoming seasons in Europe. You know, if we can get, you know, top 3 again next season, we could be, you know, in Europe again. But, you know, we got to a 4th qualifying round. I'm pleased with how we've done so far. We've still got a second leg, and, you know, I don't expect us to do well in that. That second half performance just wasn't good enough, really. We just sort of fell apart a little bit. It's a shame. So that was a shame. And we've got FCSB next as well, away from home. This could be difficult. This could be painful. We're going to jump straight into the FCSB match. There's no transfer stuff going on at the moment. So, you know, there's not really anything else to talk about. We're just going to be like non-stop matches at the moment. We are still looking for maybe 1 or 2 more players to bring in. And there's still about a couple of weeks left, I think, of the window. I said last time, the longer Eastpass goes without scoring, the more I think that we need a better striker to play like second in command to Ismail. Okay, so for the game against FCSB, we are going to have to make some changes. Netu should be fit to play, so that's okay. We're going to go Toma and Marong in midfield in place of Vasilescu and Maksimovic. Actually, I'm going to go Marong as the advanced playmaker, Grumeni as Metzala. I'm going to drop Shofran, and I'm going to start Vasil Popov at right back as well. This is going to be another difficult game. You know, we lost against Midtjylland. We're probably going to lose this one, but let's see. We have recorded some wins against FCSB, but they've all been at home. Of course, we had that deciding league game against them at the end of the last season. Either side had to win the title. They drew and handed the title to Gazmetan. So here we go, underway in the Bucharest derby, FCSB versus Steaua. Can we maybe get a good result here? We haven't lost so far in the league, but we have drawn 3 out of 4. So it's a slow start. Another corner to defend here, Alaru. And that one goes in, and Rajvan Oida scores it. FCSB take a 1-0 lead. And again, we're under the cosh. We're not getting forward. We've had 1 shot. I think they've had about 8. And this is becoming a common theme that, again, we're not creating enough chances. But still, you know, there's still plenty of time left in this game. There's still an hour left of play. So there's still time. We're really second best in this one. Here's Kabayev for FCSB to Pantea. Good block again. But we're not winning the possession from these blocks and these interceptions. It's really not helping us at all. It's Kabayev. What is the keeper doing there? I should have put Erez in goal. It's a league game. That's the problem with rotating goalkeepers. You always forget. Sorry, Goran Erez. I know I said you were my league keeper and I've forgotten to put you in. That's the problem with rotating your keepers. You always forget. And Dennis Mann puts Kabayev through. I don't know where Grab's going. But yeah, He's not playing in the league after this game. We're going back to Erez. I'm going to go for a berate. This is not good enough from these people. It just hasn't been good enough. I'm going to go for a fire up as well with 20 minutes to go. And now Ismail's been injured. That's all we need. Lower leg injury. Oh, if that's a broken leg, please don't be a broken leg. Krovinovic. If that's a broken leg, that might kill our season before it's even started. Neto with a throw-in. This is a good sign. He's got it back from Vasilescu. What? Oh my God. Why did he ran away. He ran away from the defender. It's Vasilescu to Nedelea, who needs to be better, I think. Ispas. He's put the ball in the net. I think it's going to VAR. There might have been an offside in there. I'd be surprised if this is allowed. Yeah, it's been disallowed. It just has not been our day. It's been a really poor performance, actually. We've been dreadful in this game. And he is just offside. It's a correct decision, but we have not been nearly good enough in this game. We've got another corner to defend, and it's headed away. Are we... handball? Seriously? Against Chimpianu? It's a penalty now. FCSB could go 3-0 up with this. This just is not going our way at all. Alaru on the penalty kick. Come on, Graham, redeem yourself. He doesn't. It's 3-0 FCSB. And this has been a rotten game for us. Absolutely rotten. I've made all 3 changes. There's nothing I can do. I think we're just going to have to go damage limitation, I think. That's one of the worst performances of this series, let alone the season. XG of 0.08. We barely mustered like a single chance. That may well have been the worst game we've played all series. That was actually embarrassing. I'm throwing the bottle. I don't do it very often, but we're throwing the bottle. That was not good enough in the slightest. If we continue to play the way we're playing so far in the league this season, we're not getting top 6 again, let alone European football for next season. We're stuck in mid-table at the moment, 6 points from 5 games. This just isn't going well so far. We've only won 1 out of our first 5 games, and yeah, that is not good enough. Oh, thank God, Ismail's only out for a day. It said lower leg injury, and I feared the worst, but thankfully he will be hopefully available for the second leg against Midtjylland. But that was a rotten game against FCSB. We've still got a game to play as well. We've still got the second leg against Midtjylland to get through. We're 3-1 down after that home loss in the first leg. Not looking forward to the second leg in Denmark. Okay, second leg. We trail 3-1. It's going to need something big to turn this around. Neto is going to come out at left back. We're going to go back to Radu. I'm giving Ispas a start. He doesn't start very often anymore. That might be why he's not scoring, because he's not having enough game time. I'm starting him. He needs to score. If he doesn't, I'm buying a striker. I'm also going to drop Nedelea because he has not had a good start to his Steaua career. And he was £500,000. We're going Gramini, Toma, Maximovic in midfield. Nezovic, Mbungu and Ispas. Radu, Manalake. I'm going to go Sukar, sorry, not Shofran, centre-back. I want that trusted partnership with Manalake back. And we're going to go back to Shofran at right back. Grab's going to stay in goal. But I feel like this is going to be another game where we're going to struggle to get shots away and create chances because we're away from home. I mean, early on here, look how much space Sisto's got. We're 15 seconds in and they already look like they want to score goals. Here's Agu to Bavander, Petkovic to Agu, Chikwani to Sinistera, and they've scored in 27 seconds. What more can you say? They just want this. Like, more than we do. Like, this is one step too far for us. I knew this was going to be a difficult tie, but we've been rotten in these past few games. We really have. I think Chikwani went for the header and missed, but Sinistera was there. This is going to be ugly, is what this is. Petkovic to Evander. Here's Agu. And they're playing very, very wide. Shofran, again, they're going for the tackles here, but they're not actually winning anything from him. Sinistera's going to score. 2-0. We haven't even played 7 minutes yet. This is ridiculous. I think we need to do a team meeting after this, because these guys' morale were clearly like shot. We just can't get a good performance this season. You know, we've had those good, decent games in Europe, but I feel like either we're better than we think in those games, or our opponents aren't as good as we think they are. Okay, we've got a throw in. Might be a chance to get a goal back here, or not. It's been cleared by Schultz. Here's Manalake though. Can we start to get into this game? I mean, that's a great ball, and Bongu's got to score. He does. Okay, lifeline. It's 5-1 on aggregate, though. Sorry, 5-2 now. I mean, we need to win by 2 goals. So if we win by 2 goals now, we will be through on away goals. That's a great ball for Mbungu, and that's what we want to see. That's much, much better. More of that, please. In fact, I'm going to put early crosses on, and I'm going to go direct. I'm not going to go standard. I'm going to go direct. Here's Nezovic. I don't know who he was looking for there, if it was Mbungu or Eastpass. He didn't find either of them, though. Here is Sisto. And missed tackle there. He's gone all by himself. Radu committed, put himself out of the game. Sisto has made it 3-1 Midtjylland, 6-2 on aggregate now. And we're not even at half time yet. We've still got 10 minutes of the first half. I mean, we've scored a goal with like one of the very few opportunities we've had. Radu put himself out of the game there. Sisto just had grab to beat, and he easily beats him. Maksimovic looking to go long. Why is Eastpass not even challenging for those aerial battles? It just isn't going well. Missed pass. Okay, Eastpass. Come on. Toma to Mbongu. Mbungu, not Mbongo. He's not a drink that you drink in the Congo. Well, he's from the Congo. Nezovic. Eastpass. Toma. Okay, 3-2. I mean, we're staying in this game. We've still got an awful lot of work to do to try and get through. We'd need to win this game 5-3. That's if Midtjylland don't score more goals. But we're staying with them in this game at least. Eastpass nods it down for Toma. Eastpass could easily have scored himself there and broken his duck, but feeds it off for Toma. This is a much better performance. I don't know where this has been in the past 2 games, but we are staying close to Midtjylland at least in this game. So some good signs. Chukwani to Petkovic. Sisto's through again here. Oh, that's just, yeah. Has he got a hat-trick already? He's got his 50th for Midtjylland. It's 4-2 now. They are leading 7-3 on aggregate, and we're 36 minutes into this game. How long is this video going to be? There's 3 matches on camera. There's been 6 in this game alone. We've still got half of this game to play, more than half. Right, half time. It's 4-2 on the night, and it's 7-3 on aggregate. Again, I'm going to pump fists, do better in the second half. Just stop conceding goals. Going to put Maksimovic as a ball winner. Haven't really used it at all, so we're going to try it. Eastpass yet to score. If he doesn't score in the second half, I'm buying a striker. I'm going to go for a fire up. Let's see if we can do something in the second half and, you know, continue to score goals. We've got a free kick, and it's Sukar at the far post, but it's over. I'm going to turn off direct. I'm going to keep the early crosses on, though, but I'm not going to go direct. Right, we've got 20 minutes to go. We've conceded a lot of goals in this game. Nezovic is going to come off. We're going to put Morong into midfield. Also going to take off Maksimovic, who's had a stinker today. Going to go Nedeleya, Romani to Morong. This is good passing play. That's a great ball. Nedeleya's through here. Surely he's got to score that. He does. Okay, 4-3. I mean, we're not going through. We still need to score another 3 goals and win this 6-4. Highly, highly, highly unlikely, but 73 minutes. We're staying in this game at the very least. It's been better than the past 2 games have been. We've scored 3 goals, although we've conceded 4. But you know, I'm happy that we're scoring goals at least. Sukar to Eastpass. Mbungu is he's almost through, and he's given the ball away. Great. Here's Axon. He's beaten Toma. Goes for goal. Oh, okay. What can you do when they score goals like that? There's not a lot you can do, is there? It's 5-3. It's 8-4 on aggregate. This has been a ridiculous game. This has actually been stupid. Isaacson, I mean, he's got 3 people to beat, and he's just gone for goal. That's just taking the mickey. All right, last change. Gromeni off. Ismail on. What a ridiculous trio of games that was. Oh, my God. So the Europa Conference League tie ends 8-4 to Midtjylland on aggregate. A 3-1 win in Steaua and a 5-3 win in Denmark. What a ridiculous game. I mean, we had 7 shots to their 14. Again, we haven't had as many shots, although our XG is much, much better. So at least we're getting some clear-cut chances there. But over the 2 legs, I think we were underdogs, but I would have expected a bit more from them. But that's the end of our Europa League run. It was fun. you know, we played a handful of games in Europe. We went to Kazakhstan, we went to Ireland, we went to Denmark. It's probably the furthest these guys have ever gone. So I think it's quite nice. But now we are going to fully focus on the league. So we're going to jump ahead a fair few games, probably to Viitorul, to November. And yeah, just really get going with the league portion now that we're out of Europe. I think it's just nice to stick with the Europa Conference League stuff, especially as it's our first time in Europe. So I thought, you know, stick with the run, see where it goes. And yeah, we did pretty well. I'm pleased with how far we got. And yeah, hopefully it won't be much longer before we're back in Europe. The way the league's going this season, though, I don't think we'll be in it next season. But we might have a big turnaround. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see what the board think of our performance. Be competitive was all we had to do. So they wouldn't have minded if we'd have gone out to the Kazakhs. So, you know, I'm pleased with that. But like I said, we are going to really like get through the league now. I know we're like 4 or 5 episodes in. And we're still in August, but you know, I felt like we had to play through the European stuff. So we've done that now. We're going to swiftly progress through the league now and probably jump ahead a couple of months. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, then do drop a like down below and leave comments. It's the best way to support and help the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. And hopefully, with the distraction of Europe out the way, we can fully focus on the league and pick up some better results. We've got 6 Reda coming up. We've got Craiova, Sepsi, Hermannstadt. We've won just 1 of our first 5 games and had a dreadful game against FCSB. Hopefully, we can start winning some of these games and try and get up that table and maybe break into that top 6 and go for another playoff this season. But we'll wait and see. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.